Hey everybody, welcome to another Ostap Analysis. Today we're going to take a look at some berimbolo defense from Rafael Formiga Barbosa on top here. He's up against Tanner Rice, and this is the Dallas Open from 2014. We see Tanner's going to go for a omoplata right here, and then transition into his berimbolo. Formiga does a good job of getting his right knee to the mat, and as Tanner gets out of the berimbolo, Formiga's going in for the stack pass. And Tanner does some really good stack defense, which we're going to talk about as well. So let's just rewind, slow it down here. So we're in the De La Hiva. Tanner has both sleeve grips at first. And here you see he's going to pull the elbow, kind of try to go for an omoplata attack. And immediately as he goes for the omoplata, he's switching to his next attack. So if you guys see his left hand, it went from the sleeve to the ankle. And then his other hand's looking for the belt right away. And then with his feet, he pushes Formiga off. He's going to try to drop him to his left side. So let's take a look at what Formiga does to stop this. The first reaction that he does is with his free leg, he's going to try to backstep to try to hold his balance. Okay, there. So you see two little steps. What he's trying to do is just deny his hip from hitting the mat. And at first, you try to do it with your free leg. Now, Tanner's pressure is good, so that's not going to be enough. And we'll see that the next thing that happens is he's going to have to use his right hand to post on the mat. Right there. Okay? But still, he doesn't let his hip hit the mat. And you see right now how his right hip is probably a little bit lower than his left. He's going to try to counter that and get his hips kind of even to the mat. And as he's doing this too, we see with his left hand, he's controlling this leg. Oftentimes, people that do the berimbolo use this free leg to try to push you and, again, kind of knock you back and get your hip to the mat. So he's trying to control that with his left hand. And so what we're going to see is going to even out his hips, and as he does that, he's going to pull this leg out and try to get this right knee to the mat. So right there. Okay, and he actually gets the knee to the mat again. The right hip's still a little bit down, but they're much more even. You see how his upper body's forward. So even if he didn't control this other hand, he can't just be pushed back very easily. And from here, what Tanner's going to do, he's going to keep spinning through, and Formiga does a great job of going immediately to the stack pass. So we'll see as Tanner kind of spins through here out of this position, Formiga dives his right arm in across, and he's going to be looking to get this collar right here. So that he can immediately switch from defending the berimbolo to doing his own offensive attack. Now, from Tanner's perspective, he does some really nice subtle guard work to stay safe from the stack. So, again, we're going to play out this part. So now look, as Formiga gets the underhook on the right side, we're going to see his hand reach for that collar. And what Tanner's going to do is he's going to extend his hips up, and you'll see that this collar is going to get away from the hand. So I'm going to play this out frame by frame right here. So you have to be careful with when you lift your hips up in the stack pass, because to a certain extent, you're kind of helping the guy stack you. But here is a really good choice because he's using it to deny the collar grip. And then his left hand is going to go on the sleeve and try to get the arm out of range of the collar, or just out of range of being across his body here. So we got to play it frame by frame because someone walks in the way. And then couldn't really see what happened, but at this point he has his left hand on the sleeve. And now you notice that the hips are back down. And Formiga's going to be pushing, and Tanner's also doing a really good job of sliding his head back. So there's the grip. So that when Formiga pushes forward, instead of Tanner's hips coming up, he's going to kind of dissipate that pressure by being slid back along the mat right there with his head and his shoulders. Okay, so let's play it out again one more time. So there's the omoplata attempt. Again, immediately switches to his next attack. Formiga does the back step, posts with his right hand. Again, doesn't want to get dropped to the hip. Other hand's monitoring the other leg. I think another potential good thing that he could do is use this hand to deal with this hook. I sometimes like to do that too. Gets that knee down to the mat. Now, in this position right here, you guys can check out an analysis I did on Joao Miao from ADCC. And he actually has a follow-up attack from Tanner's position. So definitely check that out if you want to add it to your offensive game. And And then as Tanner gets up, and Formiga goes right into his attack. Tanner denies that cross-collar grip, gets his hips down, starts sliding back. So we'll just play it up full speed. Plata right to the ankle, switch to the next attack. Formiga defends, goes for the stack, and Tanner's sharp on his defense as well. So I hope you guys like this analysis. For more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, check me out on Facebook and Twitter. And if any of you guys are interested in me doing an analysis on some of your matches, please get in touch with me. It could be very helpful. Try to tweak some things, fill some holes in.